What is up, guys? Your homeboy Daniel from Tiny Studio Production. Today for episode 29, we got Sal Poe in the house.
What it do, what it dookie, baby?
We're at Jim Cutter Studio with G Ritmo.
Hey, what it do, what it do?
So what's up, Sal? Tell us a little bit about you, brother.
Man, well, let me start with this shit, man. This is your boy Sal Poe, aka Mr. Poe Pimp. You know what I mean? I come from the 9-5 Bricks, straight from Farolito, Texas. If you don't know about Farolito, Texas, it's the Rio Grande Valley. You know, I'm from the RGV. You know what I mean? My boy Kobe, Flow Camp Valley boys, straight from Alamo, Texas. Shout out to all my boys from the Flow Camp back in the days. You know what I mean? I'm an OG from the rap game here in the local scene, whatever. But yeah, he put me on the game. I used to be in the street. He put me on like a light switch, so it took off, man. It took off like that, and you know, now I'm doing it. You know, I'm doing it, and to this day, I'm always gonna rap the Flow Camp, man. You know, I got nothing but love for my boys. You know what I mean? My boy Kobe, DJ, Young T, Sean Jones, everybody in that mug, man. You know what I mean? So, but I'm still doing it, man.
It's badass how like, for some artists, we get inspired by somebody that gets us into it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What about you, G? Who got you into like?
Music in general?
In general, in the music.
I think it was
like a person. You know what I mean? Like anyone.
So there's close friends that I was with that we all would go to like different events together. We just fell in love with the music first, and then fell in love with, man, I want to make this music to see how it feels to be behind the people making the music, see how they feel and stuff like that.
Yeah. Bro, so did 2020 affect you in any way?
Man, it did.
COVID?
It did. It really did. You know, me being from the streets, man, I'm going through a lot of shit right now as we speak. But, you know, rest in peace to my grandma. She passed away. A lot of my family members passed away. And still, I had to hold strong, had to be there. Even though I was away, I was in North Dakota. I was in North Dakota, away from everything here. It still hit over there. You know what I mean? Like everybody else here, you know, we had to work. We had to do something.
Yeah.
So, you know, like it to this day, it still hurts. But you know, you just gotta keep on moving. You gotta keep on running with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was a rough year for all of us, man. And you know, like my condolences to everybody. You know, we all lost somebody.
Yeah.
Bro, so when did you start music?
Man, well, start rapping actually. When I started rapping, I was actually locked up. I think it was 2001. I think it was 2001. I was locked up, and I just started freestyling, man, because a lot, you know, when you're locked up, when you're there in a circle, you ain't got nothing to do. Either you're just trying to like do something, you know, get distracted and stuff like that. Just started freestyling, man, and I was always, you know, staying in my own lane. So I was always reading Edgar Allan Poe books. You know, that's why they call me Poe. So if that's one of your questions, why they call you Poe, because I used to read a lot of Edgar Allan Poe.
What's he about or what?
Whoa, Edgar Allan Poe, a lot of people don't know that he was suffering for a lot of depression. He was going through a lot of depression. That's why he used to always drink. But when he would drink, he would get down on that poetry.
Nice, man.
And it's crazy because to this day, as that boy G, you know what I mean? When I get in the studio, I'll start drinking. I just get on my world.
Yes, I show up with a couple of mufflers.
Yeah.
With that Mike's Hard Lemonade.
And it's over like a relationship, you know what I mean? It's done, we get it, we get in the booth. And you know, back to one of your questions, me and Kobe, when we were in the Flow Camp days, we used to always like have little competitions. You know, have little without writing, just get in the booth and just who can just come in and just knock it like that.
Yeah. And
it's good for all you artists, for all you beginners. It's good. Try that. You know what I mean? Freestyle is very, very huge, man. Freestyle teaches you like coming off the brain. You know what I mean? Coming off the brain, you know, Biggie was one of my influences too. You know,
I give everybody props at freestyles because it's like you gotta think fast when you're like, you know what I mean? Like, man, dude.
Yeah. It's dope, bro. Especially like when you can just vibe with people and do it.
Yeah, that's it, man. It's crazy. Me and my boy Nori Grills, man. We still do it to this day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's dope, man.
Is it like as a freestyler? Is it hard to stay in topic of whatever you're freestyling about, or do you focus more on just like as long as it rhymes? Like, is that a difficult thing to stay in topic when you're freestyling, or no?
It was, but when you freestyling, man, you just get on it. Just
Yeah.
get on the microphone. You know, you vibing. You just on your zone, and you just start boom, picking it up like a fumble, bah, bah, bah,
Yeah.
just dropping flows. You know what I mean? And it's a hard thing to do. You know what I mean? But don't get me wrong. But when you know, respect to all the writers, because right now to this day, you know, I freestyle, but when it's time for the nitty gritty, I sit back and I write my shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I was producing for an artist a while back, and he freestyles like it's fucking badass. But I would always tell him like, let's record you, and then go back and listen to yourself, and then like stay in topic. You know what I mean? Whatever
Yeah.
we're talking about, and then he would do that like. But it was a fast process. You know what I mean? Because sometimes the freestylers, y'all can just fucking jump on that beat and it's gonna fucking sound fire. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then like you don't have to go back at times because most of the time it's like a feeling. You know what I mean? It's like that free feeling, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. You know what I mean?
If you got it, you know you got it. If you don't, you don't. You know what I mean? It's just, you know, that's the way I see it.
Bro, so what is your favorite genre of music?
Believe it or not, it's Tejano.
Nice.
I love listening to Tejano. No, for real talk. Like, I don't even, you know, that's why a lot of these local rappers, like, when they tag me, all this shit, like, it's cool. Hey, salute. But if I get stuck in the mud in the same lane right there that you are, like, I don't know. I'm gonna stay in that same lane. I think when I start listening to country, gospel, rock, Nirvana, 311, you know, stuff like that, something different. There's a little button right here as an artist, right here. It turns on quick. Like, ooh,
Yeah.
He just said something about, like, you know, you can relate. Then coming out old, cause, you know, me coming from the streets, I can trap all day. I can rap about trapping, but some people want to hear it like a story. Some people want to hear, man, how I grew up in the ghetto. You know what I mean? Shit like that.
I started with Tejano too. Like that was my first genre of music, and I've always said it that my weakness is like rap and trap because I'm still learning how to produce that. I guess that's not my main thing. You know, I like EDM and rock and acoustic.
I love it.
Lo-fi, soulful.
I love it, man. I love it. Don't get me wrong, man. Shit, I hear rap, you
Yeah.
know, but you know what I mean? But it's always like, I love to hear something different.
Yeah. You like, it's EDM or what's your like in the heart? What's your
In the heart, or what I listen to right now. Like right now, honestly, I just listen to everybody's music that I just engineer or mix. Like basically, that's all I listen to. Like people here from the valley that I mix and stuff. But
it's crazy as a producer. You get so into that you don't even have time to hear what's in the radio anymore, right? Like, because you fuck with so many people.
Yeah, I'm just listening to everybody I record, and I just jam their music, bro. And it's like sometimes I'm over here doing like lyrics from Sal's songs, and he's like, "What the fuck?" Dog? Like, yo, just been jamming your shit, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, talking about that, the album on Friday is gonna be dope. So y'all make sure to stream that album on Friday, man. And
Poe Pimpin' Volume 1,
but
man.
like I said before, man, like the music that got me into it a lot was, well, when I grew up listening to a whole bunch of everything, bro, because when I was in high school, I used to burn like CDs and shit. So like I would just burn like, yo, Y104 or B96.1 top 10 songs and shit, and it was a whole bunch of everything. But you know, and then what got me into the music was just like electronic music, and then after that it just expanded to a whole bunch of everything. But I listen to everything, but right now what I'm listening to is just everybody here locally, man.
Yeah, and it's a bunch of flavor that you engineer, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's different vibes, a little bit of everything.
Bro, besides music, do you have another passion, like another hobby?
I actually do, man. I'm a coach. I'm a boxing coach, man. You know what I mean? I love boxing. I was a boxer since the age of 7 all the way to the age of 16. You know what I mean? I was number 2 ranked in the Valley. I was 89-5.
Wow.
That's something that people don't know about me.
That's badass.
You know, I just
Sheesh.
I keep it in the DL because, you know, I'm the type of dude that if you brag and boast, like people don't want to hear that shit. That's the way I feel. Like, hey, keep your shit in the closet. You know what I mean? Stuff like that.
So you've never combined both passions, like say a music video of boxing?
Yeah, I do. I actually just did a song for Fernando Vargas Jr. Fernando Vargas' son, Fernando Vargas Jr. from Las Vegas. I did him an intro song called "Son of a Legend." It's on iTunes, Spotify, everything. Y'all want to check it out. It's out there.
Who's your all-time favorite boxer?
Well, my name is Sal.
Top three.
Yeah.
No, well, my name is Sal for a reason. Salvador. It was Salvador Sanchez.
Yeah.
That was my favorite boxer right there. And I never knew how good he was until my uncles, because all my family I come from a boxer tree. Like all my uncles used to fight. So it was like, hey, we had to put you on. You know what I mean? And when they put me on, it was good, man. I love it. It's like music is like boxing, bro. You gotta be very disciplined. You gotta be very consistent. If you ain't consistent, well,
Amen.
You know what I mean. If you ain't consistent, you ain't gonna last that long in the game. It's like
in the ring,
in the ring. Yeah, it's not about who raps the best or who is the hardest puncher. Yeah,
it's endurance.
It's who keeping on dropping shit, man. Like I remember back in the days when people used to always hate on us, the flow camp. Oh, y'all niggas sound like Houston. This ain't the Valley. You guys sound like Houston. We sound like Texas. You know what I mean? We're the only group from the Valley going out of town, crossing that checkpoint.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And we're always dropping tapes after tapes after tapes until people get used to you. Yeah. Be like, hey, bro, I got one of your tapes, man. Like, in the show, like, I remember this and that. And, like, my boy George Young, man, we're at the downtown, and I had a conversation with my boy George Young from Self-Made Cartel.
Much respect to that guy, bro.
Yeah.
Got much love for him.
OG. That's another OG in the game. And he comes up to me, he's like, bro, and we're outside smoking a cigarette. And he's like, man, bro, I remember when you guys used to rock the stage, bro. Like, and he didn't even rap at the time. Only if he was, he didn't tell me, but he was like, man, I remember getting that Flow Camp CD. I was like, damn, these boys are doing it. These Valley boys. You know what I mean? And a lot of people don't understand, man. It takes money to make money. And you break a lot of relationships, man. Like, I had a lot of best friends, man, growing up, doing all this shit, and because this ego of this music makes you, lose friends and stuff like that, because, niggas think because you do one or two shows and you open up for Fat Joe or whatever the fuck, you know what I mean? Like, they think, oh, I made it.
I think from my experience in music, where I've had issues the most is when you do an event. Yeah. Because that's when, like, you see either people are happy for you or they're gonna fucking hate. You know what I mean? That's why I just try to do them like every 3 or 4 months, because I'm not about that, And I think, like, in the Valley, it shouldn't be like competition. Like, oh, that guy made more shows. Like, fuck all that. Like, the big pictures that you guys are putting all these artists, you know what I mean, on the radar, bro. Yeah. It's giving them opportunities not only to perform but build a fan base. Also, more opportunities for collabs, on events. Like, that's my take on that.
You're absolutely right, man. Because living in Dallas, I saw how they do it up there. Being around a lot of Houston artists, I saw how they did it. You know what I mean? Pimp C brought a lot of people together. You know what I mean? Pay attention to what they're doing right now. Who's blowing up? The South is blowing up to this day. You know what I mean? So, excuse me, but that's one of the things I'm trying to do. Me having a voice right now in the streets, the Valley scene. Like I was telling my boy G, I was like, man, we need to unite. We need to have all these. We have too much talent.
Yeah.
Too much talent in this motherfucker to be beefing. Like, leave that shit to the birds, man. You know what I mean? Let's make music. Let's get together. Let's do this shit.
Let's make good music.
Yeah.
This is your music in the background, right?
Yeah, that's
old school, or that's
some new. As a matter of fact, that's one of my upcoming tapes called with my boy Microwave Rolly from Dallas playing May Vatos. It's coming.
Nice, bro. It sounds fire, bro.
Thank you, man. Appreciate that.
Okay, getting a little bit off topic, bro. What is your favorite local restaurant?
Jack in the Box.
Well, yeah, coming from La Jolla, man, Jack in the Crack, you know what I mean? Yeah, Jack in the
What
Crack.
the fuck? I was just random as fuck.
Hey.
No, but for real, is it Jack just because G said, or
No, for real. It was right there at the
random as
expressway.
what do you like? What do you order from there?
Oh, the one in Palmview?
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Bro, I was coming from Brownsville today and I went to Jack. I got a ginger bacon and 2 of the crunchy tacos.
There you go. Shit, we used to order those crunchy tacos bad, bro.
Yeah, that's
Shit.
a hangover food for real, dog.
Well, now it's Whataburger.
Oh,
Now it's Whataburger because that's the only motherfucker that's open at the hour. You know what I mean? So fuck
Those
it.
big boys know which one and shit.
What about in alcohol? What do you like in beer, wine, and liquor?
I don't like drinking beer.
Okay.
So all of you ladies, if you want to buy me beer, don't buy me beer, please. I reject that hoe. But buy me this, I'll drink this shit. Mike's Hard Lemonade.
Wine?
I love Moscato once in a blue moon. But I'm a big liquor person. Crown Royal, Apple, Hennessy, Crown Royal Peach.
Crown
all
Royal is
that
my
stuff.
thing too, bro.
Yeah.
What has been your favorite concert that you've gone to?
Shit. Believe it or not, it was in San Angelo. San Angelo, not San Marcos. I thought it was San Marcos. It's San Angelo. It was at the theater, Richard something theater. We opened up for Chamillionaire. And at the time, Chamillionaire used to hang around with Switcher House. So it was Chamillionaire, Pow Wow, Mike Jones,
Damn.
Slim Thug, all those boys.
Whole lineup.
Yeah, so it was bad, bro, because when we went to the backstage VIP, they had food, they had bottles, vodka. Like, man, bro, that was something different. Like, man,
That's
coming
like
from
living
the
the
valley,
dream
yeah.
type
So
shit.
you opened like
We opened up
that's-
the Flow
that's
Camp
fire,
Valley
bro.
Boys, and that year I think we put out the Valley Streets, and that's when I came in the game with the Flow Camp. You know what I mean? I think it was 2006, 2007, around that era. But it was always Kobe used to always say, man, it was always Sal Poe. Like, you stand out. You know what I mean? Like, it's always like, and a lot of my homeboys, like, you know, like I used to hang around a lot with like Curly Stone. You know, shout out to Curly Stone. You know, that's another
OGs.
OG. You know what I mean? Jay Heavy. You know, they used to call themselves street sweepers. You know, boy Stripe was locked up with me. You know what I mean? So he's like, hey, you know.
Weren't they 5-star gang too?
Yeah,
or-
5-star. Then turn into 5-star and shit like that.
Yeah.
But man, much respect to them, bro. Like, they know what it is. You know what I mean? They know what it is, man.
I've heard in like the hip hop community here in the valley that they have a lot of respect for Curtis Stone and Big Lows.
Yeah,
They're OGs.
that's one of them. Yeah, that's true.
Bro, so have you ever considered releasing any Spanish music or other genres of music?
We did. Shit,
Yeah?
we did a fucking cumbia not too long ago.
That's fire.
I got a cumbia on the Play Made Vatos.
It actually played earlier. Not really low, yeah.
Shit, I'll play it right now.
Go for it, bro. Play a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Gee, favorite concert, bro, that you've gone to, like, not like locally, but like of a band that you're like, fuck.
Of a band?
Yeah, like famous band.
It's because I don't know if they're famous, but back in the day, I don't know, some people might know this, some people might not. I was really into like the punk scene.
Yeah.
Back then they had like long hair, skinny
Yeah.
jeans type shit. Never wear no makeup or nothing, but had all the fucking trying to skateboard type shit. But I actually saw Alessana live at the fucking STC cafeteria, dog. How the fuck did they perform there? I don't know, but they performed there at the STC cafeteria, dog. It was a badass fucking show.
What about you, bro? Like a famous. I know you saw the one you said right now, but anyone else famous?
Fat Joe.
Fat Joe.
Yeah, at the Dodge Arena. Before it was it was the Dodge Arena, right? Yeah, that's one of my cumbias right there.
I've been wanting to do a cumbia, bro.
It's a cumbia rap, like a cumbia track.
It's like slowed down though, no? Like the tempo?
yeah,
or?
like cumbia track.
Damn, bro, that's you?
Yeah. Y me pega pinche grito, hold up.
Did you shoot a video for this one yet or not?
Yeah, I haven't done yet. So this is some exclusive shit no one has ever
Yeah, I
heard.
appreciate that, brother.
You know what I mean? So my boy Daniel just got it right now. You know
That's
what I
fire,
mean?
bro. I can picture like going to the pulga, like some valley,
That was the concept of the video.
bro. That's some valley
that's the
shit
whole
right there, bro.
concept.
Like,
That's the whole concept.
like just with the raza, you know, like.
Puedo ser que va a sacar una señorota para bailar en la pulga.
Did you ever hear that the cumbia de los aburridos by Calle 13?
Yeah.
And
Calle
did you watch
Whatever
that
happened
video?
to Calle 13,
I don't know.
man?
That guy's
He's
badass.
still dropping, but he's dropping more like conscious stuff.
Okay.
Pretty dope.
He's more like indie, not like by himself, right? Independent,
he
like.
dropped one called Rene. It's pretty like deep stuff, like about everything, bro, like depression and all that shit. It's pretty dope.
Bro, so what has been your favorite song you've written to?
My daughter. When I wrote a song for my daughter.
Is that one out already, or
Yeah, it's
what's
out
it called?
there. It's called Dear God Part 2. Dear God Part 2. And there's a picture of my daughter on the single when she was at the time, you know what I mean, when I could visit my daughter, be with my daughter. There's a picture of my daughter. In the beginning of the song, you had my daughter there, my cousin Roxanne, aka Smokey, you know what I mean? So she's talking to her at the Cowboy Stadium in Arlington. And she's never been in Dallas, so she asked her, hey, you know where we're at? She's like, yeah, we're in my dad's home in Dallas. She only knew that I was from Dallas or whatever.
Yeah.
I lived in Dallas. And it's crazy how that ended up, I got that recording, it was still there. And then I put it before the song, and, you know, I go on. And a shout out to that boy Magic from Surlado, man. We recorded that song in his studio. And as a matter of fact, he's, you know, I hope he gets better, bro. Like, he's very sick with this COVID. Oh, you know, man. Like, you know, that's one of your questions about this COVID thing. You know, a lot of people don't take this shit seriously, man. Like, you know, you got to take this shit seriously. Like, I know, especially, man, here in the Valley, here in Texas, like, you just want to out there and go do your thing. But, you know, that's one of the OG también, you know what I'm saying? Like, put whatever aside.
Yeah.
Like, you never wish to nobody go through bullshit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro, that's some. Did you get it or no, the COVID?
Yes.
Yeah. How long were you?
I got it like around the same time. We both got it.
Oh yeah,
around
we
the same
remember.
time. Yeah.
Bro.
It was like in July.
I think to this day, bro, I can't even smell like the cologne. I don't smell it, bro. It's
I had
weird.
an aftertaste for Coke liquid. Like forever, bro. Like for real.
Ay,
Like,
con permiso.
Coca-Cola or like ever. Like it tasted funny, but it barely went away.
I know this is probably gonna sound funny, bro, but like, you know how sometimes you pass by a city and you can smell like the sewage, the shit. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Bro, I don't smell shit anymore. It's like something else now.
Ya te bañaste.
But fucking COVID, bro. Like
Dude, Mission, bro.
it
Mission was right.
Yeah,
Was
that
big for that
citrus,
shit.
yeah.
That citrus shit, man.
Bro, so what is your favorite instrument in a beat?
Drums.
Drums. That's what gets you going. Like,
What's up? Pass me a drink, dog.
so it's the drums that get you going on a beat. Like, oh fuck, like.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? Before my boy leaves, my boy Nori Grills. That's my boy Nori Grills, man. You know.
Desde que regrese para que se metan en.
Yeah. Look, listen, come through, man. Come through right here. That's my boy Nori Grills. That's one of my dogs, man. Like.
Vente para atrás, ¿por qué para acá?
Come over here, way.
Ay, no sé qué.
You go through here, bro.
Vente para acá tú.
No mames.
Sí, vente para acá, siéntate acá. Así vámonos. Para que no se mueva todo el pedo. Ñapa. Y alto los headphones. Ah, no, güey. Vente para acá.
Good shit, dog. Oh, shout out to my boy Arnold the Painter. That's my dog in the background. Yeah.
Arnold the Painter.
Arnold the Painter, baby.
Hey,
So what's up, bro? Introduce yourself.
hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Noe Grills. I'm from Far Texas. Y pues aquí estamos.
White grills. Do you do grills or what, bro?
Huh?
You do grills or?
Nah, it was a name. Actually, it was a name given to me from the hood.
Oh, okay. Bro.
Like, cuando estaba, when I was younger, right? That I used to have some coronas, you know what they are?
Yeah.
And then I got locked up. So when I got out, everybody like all of a sudden know me as Snowy Grills.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then I didn't like the name, but I mean,
You ran with it.
I ran with it.
That's cool, man.
Hey, you know what the funny part, man, is that my boy, hey, he don't got a grill, but he's always smiling. My boy's always smiling. So that's
It's on his way. It's on his way. I got it in the shop right now.
yeah. There you go.
I got a homeboy. I don't know. You know Damien Dempsey? He does grills. Yeah, he's local.
Oh yeah, I seen him on Facebook.
Yeah, he's good, bro. Bro, when it comes to songwriting, what motivates you?
What motivates me? I try to be. Every time I write, I try to be something different. But what really motivates me, you know, my niggas know what's up, man. You know, what motivates me is that Bermuda Triangle, man. That fucking pussy. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying?
So, like, a lot of the topics, you talk about, like, women and stuff?
Yeah,
like,
I talk a lot about women.
Yeah, bro.
I ain't trying to talk about you kidding yourself or fucking me being doing this or
Coca-Cola, not
Yeah.
liquid. Not liquid.
So yeah.
Bro, so who have you collab with locally?
Locally, besides my boy right here, you know, my boy Alex Cantu. That's my nigga. He's part of the team.
Is he the one that did the music video with the four-wheelers, I believe?
I believe so. Yeah.
I met one of his homeboys that did a podcast with, you probably know him, Alexandro. He's the one that does the murals, the paintings.
I know he told me about it. I don't
Yeah.
know him in person or not.
Yeah, he had brought up your homeboy, and I saw one of the videos. It was that one. It was pretty cool, man. It's like you could tell it's Valley, but I like his style, you know.
What I want to do this year, a lot. That's, you know, to do a lot of songs with a lot of local artists.
That's what I was about to ask you. Who do you want to collab with locally?
Everybody in this motherfucker, everybody that wants to do some music, I'm down, bro. You know what I mean? I'm down to work. You know, I know my boys are down to work too. You know what I mean? So we put in. Even though we're from the streets, we put in all that beef to the side.
Yeah.
Man. Let's leave it to the birds. You know what I mean? Like let's do some music. Let's put the valley on the map. Let's get it. You know what I mean?
Hey, bro, and much respect with you on the events, man, because I'm all about that. You know, like
Appreciate it.
Like you're helping the artists, man. That's badass.
Hey man, nobody helped me. Nobody helped nobody else, man. But I think that's why I say if I can have a voice right now, you know, I want to help as much artists as I can. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, this nigga's gonna run with it. My son, Young Draco's gonna run with it. You know.
We got to do an episode with your boy.
Young Draco, man. He going hard too. He's 17 years old, man. Like he's just, man. That boy go hard. He got that new wave shit. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, you know what I mean. So, you know, shout out to everybody from the Valley. Everybody that's trying to do this music. And if you ever want to come through and record, this is the man right behind me to come through and get connected with. You know what I mean? G Ritmo, man. You know what I mean?
Hello, my friend.
Jerry Muller.
Yeah. So even Vocal Line Records with that boy Cold Ice. You know, that's one of my boys too. You know, he's one of the best producers down here in the Valley. Those two cats right there, those are the ones that I know personally.
Yeah.
Those are the cats that you really need to fuck with. You know, I know there's a lot of them here, but you know what I mean. Me personally, I would go to them.
Nah, G's one of the few that I'll call him and be like, hey, bro, like, what should I buy? You know, because I know he knows his shit.
Yeah.
So, you know, bro. So what has been the biggest challenge in music for you?
Being consistent, man. That's what I said. The consistency, man. You know, being consistent because being locked up and stuff like that. You know, it's hard, man. You know, the COVID. You know, coming, man. I can go on and talk about me being in the streets and shit like that, but that's for the boo boo. But it is, you know what I mean? And I'm from the streets, bro. Like when you're in the streets, you're hustling. You don't got time for that. I took this rap shit. I didn't even take this rap shit seriously until Kobe from the Flow King told me, man, you got that shit. You got that juice, baby. Like, let's get it. Yeah. You know what I mean? And that's where it's crazy how I met my boy Nori Grills from the Wrecking House. You know, shout out to that boy Silent. You know what I mean? When we met, how it was funny.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It was crazy.
It was crazy how we met. You know what I mean? How we get the niggas like, hey, come through. It's like, hey, Sal Poe.
Yeah, I remember I pulled up, right? I had just came back from Houston. Y llegué, I pulled up and it was my first time meeting this nigga right here, right? So llego al studio y pues back then I was living a different lifestyle, you know what I'm saying? So traía todo y me bajo y ahí estoy tirando rollo con Sal Poe. ¿Qué rollo, homie? You know, hey, no, I'm from far too, mucho gusto el otro y que la chingada. Y le digo, hey, pues estábamos ahí, está en el estudio, está con todos los homies, you know what I'm saying? So, hey, he's there for a reason. So, hey, what's up, you good? Oh, what do you mean? No, pues sí, ¿quieres algo? Oh, no.
Strictly business.
Yeah.
¿Quieres rochas? Oh, no. ¿Quieres paz? Oh, no. ¿Quieres fumar? No, maybe I hate it, pero no. Una vironga sí.
Yeah.
So así estaba de primero, pero nomás los primeros 30 minutes. Ya después se quebró. Y, pues sabes que ya después de un toque se subió, que no sé, pues. No, pues, saco una rocha. Nomás una half.
No mucho.
Nomás una half. Y se tomó half a beer. De ahí, no, hombre, ya estaba haciendo líneas.
Sí.
Parecía el mono los monos esos de los commercials de pinche Gameo, que aquí todo blanco.
Ey.
Y según no, se estaba haciendo la muela chiquita acá.
I was gonna put this episode on the Disney Channel, but
You already know. Sponsored by Hannah Montana. You know what I'm talking about? Shit.
Bro, so what's your favorite? You already said it, but I want to know a little bit more detail on like your favorite topic to write about in music.
Man, women, bro, like, because being around a lot of these women, man, you know what I mean? Like, that's why, you know, talk about more of a fucking women and what it like Tupac said, man, you talk to the ladies, you know, when you talk to the ladies, like, then dudes are gonna be like, hey, well, shit, I'm gonna hear you know what I mean? Or
yeah, because they relate, like you know what I mean? Women are the most beautiful creatures, you know?
Yeah, of course.
That God created, man.
Yeah. But they're the ones that fucked it up too.
Yeah.
They're the ones that ate that apple.
They'll make you or they'll fucking break you, man.
Yeah, man. You know, but anyways, you know, that this is not only women or whatever, but the struggle. The struggle, man. You know, everybody got a story to tell. And, you know, when you listen to my album on April 16, you know what I mean? The Poe Pimpin' Volume 1, I got a lot of features from GT Garza, Yellow Fella, my boy Nori Grills, my boy Young Draco, Alice Cantu, like Sonia Kilo from Dallas, Caroline Rodriguez. Yeah, that's, man, I got, you know, it's something for the, like, you know what I mean? It's two Texas.
Yeah.
It's two Texas. Like, you can't, if you're from Texas, man, you'll be like, man, this CD's for you, bro. You know what I mean?
I like, when it comes to hip hop, I like when they talk about the struggle, because I feel like it takes balls to just throw that out there. You know what I mean? Like with the shit that you've gone through, because I feel like in the hip hop you kind of gotta be hard a little bit. Yeah. So you like talking about the struggle. That's the vulnerable side of you, you know, and it takes balls to write about that instead of writing about like hoes and drugs and all this shit. You know? Everybody's doing that, which power to them. You know, that's their thing, but I think the struggle thing is
you gotta separate yourself from everybody else.
People gonna relate to it.
Yeah, they relate, exactly, man. Any shout outs, bro, locally?
Shout out to my team. Shout out to my boy Joseph. Shout out to my boy YMFE. Shout out to my kids. Shout out to my mom. Shout out to my everybody from the valley. Shout out to my boxing gym, Redemption Boxing. Shout out to my boy G Ritmo. Shout out to everybody, man, from the motherfucking 9-5 bricks, man. You know what I mean? Let's hold it down. Let's put this motherfucker on the mat. Let's get united. Let's do this shit. You know what I mean? Like we got so much talent in this motherfucker that we need to get connected like cable, man. It's time. It's time, man. Like it's all that bullshit. Like leave it to the motherfuckers that don't know shit. You know what I mean? This music, we got too much music, man. Like I met this cat with Sobrino del Valle. We got hired for a private party. You know what I mean? There's a lot of dudes that we had beef with. You know what I mean? But we put that shit to the side. We're like, you know what? Like, let's make this music. It takes balls, bro. It takes balls, and then it takes fucking, talent and grown man and brains to be like, you know what? This is what it is. Yeah. This is what it is. Because if Houston can do it, Dallas can do it, San Antonio can do it, Corpus Christi, rest in peace, Flatline, they can do it. Why not us?
Yeah.
You know,
and that's badass that you put shit to the side, bro. Because I've always also said that I'm a people person. You know, I fuck with everybody. But one day, like, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna bump into somebody that you don't like. But that don't mean that, like, I can't do business with him because the main goal is like the bigger picture is like, we gotta put the fucking valley in the map. You know what I mean?
I burn a lot of bridges, and it's not good to burn bridges. But growing up, I didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
But me right now, knowing what I know right now, back then I would be a different person.
Yeah.
Seeing the game the way it is right now, you know what I mean? But that being said, April 16, my album, my boy Nori Grills got his album on the way. He's back at it again.
Yes,
you know what I
sir.
mean? His new single's coming through. You know what I mean? So my boy Young Draco, Alice gone through. Shit, we got heavy hitters, man. We got a lot of heavy hitters, man.
You gotta bring them in the podcast, bro.
Oh, they're coming through, man, like a drive-through. You know what I mean?
And also your son and the boxing, like, we gotta release a lot of that content. I'm a fucking content junkie, bro. I just wanna, before I die, bro, I just want like to put so much for everybody, in the valley, man.
Yeah, and that's one of the things, man. When I was locked up, there's this guy that I was locked up with. I don't know if he ever rapped again, but he will always say, if you rap about death is gonna be around you. If you rap about bitches is gonna be around you. You know what I mean? And it does make sense, man, to a point. That's why when you say, hey, what do you like? What do you like? What stands out? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Because it is, man. It's like rock and roll.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
so that's another question I wanted to ask you. Like, when you're in doing your time, and you're like doing the writing and the music, did you meet anyone there like that was into music?
Yeah. A lot of people, man. Shit, you know what? Tell my boy Nori Grills, he was locked up, and he heard about me when he was like, right?
The Latin takeover.
I was in the Latin takeover in Lubbock, Texas.
In Amarillo.
Amarillo, there you go. So I came out on the radio station. My name Nori Grills was locked up.
I pulled up. I was in SIG, right? I had some shit. And anyways, I pulled up, and the first thing I do when I get into my cell is plug in the radio, right? I had just got into that facility. So I plug it in when I'm going through the stations, and it was like SPM's birthday or something. They were jamming on with SPM, so I'm jamming. I've been locked up already like 3 years at that time. So I've been missing out on all this music. So I'm jamming, and now I hear about that Latin takeover, right? So they had a DJ Shorty, some female. Well, this is DJ Shorty, whatever, and we got this guy or whatever. I'm not really paying attention. I'm talking to my celly, right? I'm chopping it up, and then all of a sudden I hear the nigga boy. I hear, hey, what's up, Raza? This is your boy Sal Poe from RGB.
That's badass, bro.
I listen to him, and I'm talking to my celly, and I'm like, damn, that's my homeboy. Marcelo started laughing. Man, shut the fuck up, man. He said, nah, for real, fool, that's my homeboy. Oh, man, you hear Essence rapping now. They your homeboys and shit. Like, nah, for real, that's my boy Poe, man. So I'm tripping out. I'm like, damn, fool. I was just like, man, I was just fucking making videos, making songs with this dude. And
That's
man.
that's badass, bro.
That's what I'm saying. This is with this Hustle Town Network thing. A lot of people don't think, they think, oh, I ain't gonna pay for that shit. It's not about paying. It's about investing in yourself. Sometimes you just gotta put your pride to the side. Even being with a relationship, back with the girls. Hey, put your pride to the side and watch how we rock. Watch how this relationship glows. Same thing. Put your pride to the side, invest in yourself, and watch how your music glows, how it pops up. You know, a lot of these boys think because they fucking open up for 1 or 2, 3 famous cats, they think, hey, I don't gotta pay. Bro, pay yourself through the music industry, so when the time comes, they know, hey, who the fuck is Noah Grills?
Yeah.
Who the fuck is Self-Made Cartel? Or who's whatever. You know what I mean? You gotta, like I told Prolific, that's one of the cats right here. I did a feature with him a couple years back before I got locked up. And I told him, and he can tell you, I told him, man, be consistent with the game and watch. And that boy, he's been consistent. As I seen, he's been consistent. And he's been doing good.
Yeah.
He's been doing good. You know
He's
what I
been
mean?
him and Sam King have been like traveling
Yeah.
everywhere, so that's cool. Bro, any goals for 2021?
Just to be better than I was yesterday, man. That's it. Be alive with this COVID, with this all this shit. Like, man, I'm just blessed to have real motherfuckers, real brothers, you know, that I rock with. You know, G Ritmo, Noe Grill. You know, my son in the game now. Having my son I think that's one of my accomplishments. Like, man, having your own son
Prodigy.
on stage. You know what I mean? Like that. It's crazy. It's crazy. Like that.
It's an awesome feeling, bro, because he's doing what you love to do.
Yeah.
I got my son in piano lessons, so
There you go.
every time I see him getting better, I'm just like, oh, man.
Wow. Yeah.
Can't wait.
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, growing up, I'm pretty sure, like, like, me, like, because I didn't grow up with a dad, right? So my thing was like, fuck, man, I wish at a young age, one of my parents would have showed me how to play the piano, because I would have done a lot more fucking damage, you know what I mean? So right now that you're molding your son, like, that's a privilege, you know what I mean? Because we didn't fucking.
We didn't have it. We didn't have it, man.
And now
We
we're doing it.
Yeah.
So that's not only that, but we're building the foundation for them, bro. You know, because it's gonna get better.
And
here.
I want to say, man, something off the subject, bro, that has been bothering me for a minute. And this social media shit, man, we ain't no social media gangsters. We really from here. You know what I mean? But the thing is, there's a lot of dudes, man, in social media. They put their feelings on social media. Nigga, there ain't nobody want to hear that your tortilla burn or you feeling some type of way. You know what I mean? Like, for real, man. Like, because once they hear you feeling some type of way, they be like, man, I ain't gonna fuck with that dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, for real, like real talk, like for real, like, am I right? No, like, ain't nobody want to hear your feelings, man. Maria Sentias, niggas, like, for real, like, sit back and kick back and just watch and do your thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you're doing your thing. I got much respect for you, man, and I appreciate you
Likewise,
reaching
brother.
out to me. You know what I mean? And you never met me.
Yeah.
Never met me.
It's the first day we meet.
And then we shit. You know, I hope I'm good in your book, because I know you're good in my book.
Nah, I just meeting you today, bro. I'm already like, the thing with me when I meet somebody, I'm already like planning shit already, like in this, you know.
Yeah.
You doing your events, I do mine. Like, we'll sit down later and talk. You know what I mean? Because I love that you're doing that. That's why when I saw you doing the flyer, that you're doing a live cast like that, I'm like, dude, that's no one's done that shit. You know what I mean? Like, the way you're doing it.
It's the ego talk. It's that pride shit.
Yeah.
Put that shit to the side.
Yeah,
because
bro.
I can say my nigga Noe Grill is one of the hardest rappers in the fucking game. One of the hardest rappers. But I'm not gonna be saying like, oh, I can't give him his shine because I need to be in front.
Yeah.
No, fuck that shit. I'd rather sit back like I just did right now.
Yeah.
I sit back, I want to put my nigga on right now. Put your niggas on, but don't get it twisted though. putting niggas on is gonna get you fucked up too.
Yeah.
Because a lot of these dudes, they're trying to leech. They're leeching. You know what I mean? So don't slip and start tripping and just, you know what? If they're your real homeboys, they know what's up.
Selective few.
Yeah, selective few.
Yeah, because and you and the ones that, like you say, they're just trying to leech. Eventually, they just get parked because I feel like some of them just do it for the 15 minutes of fame. Some of them are just doing it to get pussy. Like the ones that are really fucking hungry, they're gonna be there through the whole fucking process. You know what I mean?
True.
So
Yeah.
the ones that are gonna that have the wrong intentions, everyone's gonna see through them. You know what I mean? They're gonna be bitching online. They're not gonna get the results that they want. Well, this shit's fucking hard work. You gotta learn everything, man. You know, like your craft. You know what I mean? Like as an artist, you know what I mean? I'm pretty sure you write a lot and you challenge yourself.
I like what you just said right now. As an artist,
Yeah.
not a rapper.
Yeah.
I ain't no motherfucking rapper. I'm
Yeah.
an artist, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And even like Jirimo, myself, producer, I gotta break my fucking head and learn, like, you know what I mean, the production side, the mix and mastering side, the music theory, you know what I mean, the rules, transitions, all this. Like, so my thing is like I'm not gonna fuck with people that are just like trying to leech and just get 15 minutes of fame, you know. And like fuck all that. Like my big thing that bothers me is slackers. That's it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you slacking, you know, like don't fucking waste my time.
One of the things that I tell, like even my son, young Draco, before he got in the game, because he used to always say, man, Dad, put me on, right? No, put me on. I was like, okay, if I'm gonna put you on, I can't want him more than you. You know what I mean? I can't want him more than you. You have to want him. You
Yeah.
have to want it. You know what I mean? And you just said it right now. You know what I mean? That's why I was like, you know what, bro? Draco, Nori Girls can only help you so much. Alice Cantu can help you so much. Your dad can only help you so much. Yeah, he says it runs in my veins. Okay, cool. But you, once we sit back and you take off with it, hey, take off with it. You know what I mean?
But he's young, but he's also privileged that he's gonna have you to coach him throughout the whole process. So it's like, I mean, some of these maybe they haven't been coached. You know what I mean? Maybe I'm over judging them, but I just see it like, if you see someone working really hard, like you're doing your events, you're networking, don't waste a man's time, bro. Like you know what I mean? Like make sure you're gonna match them, you know, at that hunger level, you know.
Yeah. No, that's true. And yeah, time is money and money is time, and shit, you can't just press rewind and just like, hey, give me my time. You know what I mean? Like those 50 minutes of fame, those 50 minutes on the stage, like there's some fucking promoter, they'll cut you off in 50 minutes.
Yeah.
So those 50 minutes of fame, they'll cut you off quick. You know what I mean? The fans will cut you off. If you're not there, they'll cut you off quick. You know what I mean?
Any advice, bro? In the music?
My advice is don't be consistent. Be consistent with your music. You know, stay working, open-minded. Shit, man. Like I wanted to say something, but right now it's just like, fuck, man. Like I want to say so much, but you know what? Consistency. Right now, that word, as an artist, if you're an artist, not a rapper, because anybody can be a goddamn fucking rapper, but if you're consistent with your art, with your shit, and you take it seriously, you'll make that. You do it.
One thing I liked about you that you said is like put your ego aside.
Yeah.
Because if you're trying to network, like sometimes you're gonna have to reach out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Me, bro, like I'll admit it. I don't know if you believe in horoscopes and all that, but I'm an Aries. I'm a prideful motherfucker. But
I'm a Leo, king of the jungle.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
And like me, I reached out to you because I'm like, fuck all that. You know, I admire what you're doing. You know what I mean? I'm like, fuck the pride, fuck all that. When you acknowledge the movement, you know, someone's doing that, and in the music, I'm always gonna acknowledge that. You know, like, fuck the hating and all that shit. I'm not about any of that, bro. And I'm not about competition. I just want all of us to fucking grow. Because the way I see it, it's like the valley against everybody, man.
Yeah.
I feel like we're gonna be the next California, the new ATL, the Seattle, Washington, all those music capitals. I hate that everyone leaves out of the valley because they get discouraged because they want to go make it in California. Fuck all that. We got We got the beach here. We got the women. We got Mexico. We got fucking amazing food.
We do.
We got so much fucking diversity, man. Like, we can make shit happen here, you know? And it's already happening with the fucking events. You know what I mean?
Shit, man. That's why, and I come back again about my boy Noe Grills, Alex Cantu. Those dudes go hard. On the Spanish rap, man, they go hard. I can be like, man, they kick my ass on the Spanish rap.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because they go hard. They're hard in the microphone. Even the English, they always, you know, these are my boys before anything. And you have to be, you know, LeBron didn't do it by himself. Jordan didn't do it by itself. You know what I mean? So that's how I feel. That's how I really feel. Like, you know what, this is my nigga. This is my nigga right here. This is my boy Scotty. This is Scottie Pippen. This is AD. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my boy.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, when I leave or when I just sit back, he's gonna have his own Scottie Pippen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You gotta think like that. You gotta be open minded, man. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean? Hey, give him a little bit of shine, man. Give him a little bit of microphone. I'm gonna step to the restroom right quick.
Okay, because I'm gonna conclude it with you, and now start with him. But where can people get a hold of you if they want to work with you or collab with you?
Yeah, you want to work with me, want to collab with me, man. I'm always here. I'm on Facebook, Sal Poe. Just go on Facebook, Sal Poe. On Instagram, it's Poe Pimpin' 956. I don't have a Twitter, I brought it down. You know what I mean? But just hit me up. And, you know, just hit me up. Just, you know, message me, DM me, get a hold of me, man. You know, even get a hold of my boy right here, Noe Grills. He contact me. Y'all really want to work? Let's work. If y'all on that fugazi shit, like, for real, like, I ain't gonna waste my time. I'll just read it and, like, I seen, man, this is one of the things that pisses me off. I have a lot of motherfucking rappers getting drunk and freestyling, and they leave the freestyle in my inbox. Or they say they're the king of something, and they niggas got like $2 shoes. You know what I mean? Like, hey, bro, don't act something you're not. Like, I'm sorry, I'll give somebody their lane, you know what I mean? I'll work with you.
Yeah.
But come on, bro. You already started wrong.
Yeah.
Ya comenzaste mal, como dicen. ¿Me entiendes? Ya comenzaste mal.
Yeah.
¿Me entiendes? But yeah, that being said, Facebook, I'm at Sal Poe. Just look at me at Sal Poe, you know what I mean? And Instagram at Poe Pimpin' 956.
So I'm gonna want to do another episode with you, like, you know what I mean, like get into detail. And but for now, you know, like we can talk some brief, because it's gonna be your episode 29. You're on episode 29. I'll put them on 30, or if you want another day.
Yeah, another day.
Okay, but perfect. I mean, anything that you want to bring out of him, spotlight right now, anything that you can think of.
Shit, my boy Noe Grills, he's one of the hardest motherfuckers right here in the game right now. I feel like I'm surrounded with a lot of talent.
You don't have any songs on your phone of him?
Yeah, I do.
You want to put something on?
Shit, hold up.
Yeah, bro, because I want to do an episode all about you. You know what I mean? I give everyone their shine, so.
Yeah, appreciate
Here it is.
What's this one called, bro?
Back at it again.
Back at it again, man.
It feels so good.
Is it already out?
Back, man.
Oh, no,
I'm for real though. And I'm back at it again. Back, and I'm back at it again. And I'm back at it again. Trapping in the barrio, chasing billetes de 100.
After 6 years of being incarcerated, man,
And I'm back at it again.
you know,
And I'm
did my
back at it
thing.
again. Porque yo no le echo crema, nomás digo lo que es. Recuerdos en mi celda comiendo sopas maruchan. Otra vez en el barrio making money, ponte trucha. Porque lo que les digo es lo que marca la aguja. Te ha puesto todas mis rolas, tu novia las escucha. Porque perros de la calle son los vatos que le gustan. Llenos de tatuajes como Mara Salvatrucha. Traigo bala arriba porque dicen que me buscan. Vengo vestido de negro, con guantes y capucha. Con mi deguero, perro, I'm always back en fierro. Y yo no traigo rollo si no me hablas de dinero. Si no traigo mi cohete te enfierro con mi filero. Y si llueven los balazos son los códigos del juego. So atórele con huevos, nomás digo la neta. Tengo chingo de haters pero todos me respetan. Ellos están celosos porque tengo la receta. Me miran en la calle y le corren como atleta.
That's fire, bro. Have you done a video for it yet or not?
I'm in the process,
Yeah.
actually.
When is this one coming out? When are y'all thinking of releasing it?
Actually, I was talking to Classy earlier, and I think in May, bro. Because I don't want to rush it, bro.
The beat that you chose the beat, like you found it online,
Yeah,
or
I found it on what's his name? On YouTube. No, actually my friend had it. My friend Silent.
Yeah.
He had it, and we just did our homework and research, and we found it. And
I like the style, bro. It's not your typical trap. You know what I mean? It's like it kind of reminds me of like Molotov, like this beats from Mexico, bro. You know what I mean? Like Mexican rap. You know, like it's fucking fire.
Yeah, you need to listen to the whole song, bro. That second verse, it goes harder than the first one.
You back at it again.
Yeah.
That's how I told my boy, like, man, you gotta let these boys know that you're here. You know what I mean? You're here to stay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, you know, I got nothing but love for my boy, man. No regrets. He got that shit.
Brother.
That's cool, bro. Maybe in the future we can work on something, you know, because I make beats too and all that. So
Shit, let's get it.
hell yeah, bro. Well, guys, this concludes episode 29. And I really appreciate Sal Poe coming through today. You know, like I know you're busy, bro. You know, you got your thing going. I'm really excited for your event. I'm gonna be here, like interviewing artists.
Okay.
Wherever you want me to interview, I'm gonna be here, bro.
Man.
I'll let Jirimo know as well. We'll do your episode there if you want. I'll be ready for all that, you know.
Yeah, I appreciate you, man. You know, taking your time, coming over here, you know, interviewing me, knowing about me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, knowing about my boy, about what I do. You know what I mean? So, you know, again, anybody that want to check out my music, April 16th, it's going to be all over Spotify, Pandora, every social media outlet that you can think of, everywhere is going to be out there. Apple Music, Amazon, and if you're from Texas and you love the South, that's something that you can relate to, man. I really think it's going to be something like a classic. You know, like I feel like I put in so much work on that CD that like you really feel something like, you know, this for the Valley, man.
Paul Pimpin' bowling down, man.
Yeah, sir. Bro.
Y'all know what it is.
Yeah, guys. Well, thank you guys for watching, and music, peace and love.